Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Matt.
And I'm Nina, and I have a question for Matt, which is, what is wrong with your gender?
What's wrong?
No, well, not with your gender, but do boys typically not pick up after themselves or clean up the house? Because right now I'm living with a boy as a roommate, but he never washes his own dishes or picks up after his messes.
Well, that's not great. I mean, fortunately, I don't live with a roommate, so I don't have to put up with any of this complaining from a roommate about my dishes.
Oh,
being in the
really?
sink.
So you just leave them there for weeks?
I leave them, or I just sometimes just use the same dish all the time so that I never need to wash it. So it's just because you're always using it again, it's like you don't need to wash it because always getting fresh food on it. And then it gets a little bit of the flavor from the last meal that goes into your next meal.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. But anyways, I am sick of it, and thank you for listening to my complaints because I really need someone to start doing their own chores.
Or just, using the same dish. You should suggest that to your roommate.
Sure.
But let's see what happens when we look at this dialogue after the break.
All right.
Mimi and Roger are complaining about their chores.
Great. It's time to do the chores again.
Are you kidding me?
You're lucky. You're only responsible for taking out the trash.
Hey, it's no walk in the park. It smells, and I hate having to do it every day.
Hello everyone. Today we're looking at Part A, complaining about the chores.
Yes, so let's look into this dialogue. In this case, Mimi and Roger are complaining about their chores. I complain about chores too.
Yeah, so we've talked about this word to complain. We've used it quite a bit. And to complain means to express your dissatisfaction so that you don't like something or you're annoyed by something.
Exactly. So earlier I was complaining about my roommate.
So some people complain about many things, and that can be annoying in itself. And sometimes when someone complains too much, I might complain that they complain too much.
Yeah, and then I complain that you complain, I complain.
Okay.
Anyways, so a chore is usually just something that you need to do around the house to keep it tidy and clean, right? Or even things that you don't like doing, you can count as a chore, like walking the dog, right? Things that you have to do regularly, usually tedious, and you don't want to do it, but it has to be done, right?
It's like washing the dishes.
Exactly. So in this case, I will be Mimi and you can be?
I'll be Roger.
Yes. All right, so Mimi says, great, it's time to do the chores again. So in this case, when she's saying great, she's actually not happy or doesn't actually think it's great.
Yeah, I think most people, like you said, chores are things that you don't like to do.
Yeah, so she's kind of being funny by saying, oh, great. Now it's time to do chores again, right?
So Roger says, are you kidding me?
Nope, she's not making a joke.
So he means, yeah, are you serious? But he's saying, like, I hope you're not serious. Are you joking?
And then Mimi says, you're lucky. You're only responsible for taking out the trash. Okay, so in this case, Roger has to take out the trash. I'm guessing Mimi has to do other things that she thinks isn't as easy as taking out the trash. Which reminds me, it's kind of like that in my family too, because in my family, the boys do things like taking out the trash, whereas the girls are responsible for doing the dishes, mopping the floor, cleaning the tables, basically everything else.
Okay, well, you mentioned, being responsible for something. So in this case, he's only responsible for taking out the trash. It means that he has a need to do something or to look after something or even take care of something. So to be responsible for something. So I can say, I'm responsible. So when my sister leaves me with my nephew, I'm responsible for taking care of him. Or I can even just say, I'm responsible for him.
Yeah, responsible. So someone who is responsible for something, they should make sure that they are doing their job, right?
So he says, hey, it's no walk in the park. It smells and I hate having to do it every day.
Okay, so in this case, it's no walking in the park. He's not actually talking about walking in the park.
He's not walking through the park to drop off the garbage.
No, in this case, when you say something is no walk in the park, meaning it's not easy.
Yeah.
Because maybe when you walk in the park, you're relaxed, it's something easy to do, but I guess when you describe something that's harder, you can say it's no walk in the park.
It's something that's pleasant. Another expression that's similar is it's no picnic.
Exactly.
So it's another thing that you do in the park that's a pleasant, calm, easy thing to do. It's no picnic. It's no walk in the park. It means it's just not easy and it's not something nice to do.
Yeah, so he's complaining about having to throw away the trash as well.
Right, he's talking about doing it every day. So that's something that's different for me. When I first came to Taiwan, I found that it's different that you can take out the trash every day. So in Canada, we would have a day once a week where you would need to leave your trash next to the street, and in the morning they would come pick it up.
Yeah, that's a lot easier, I would say, instead of chasing down the garbage truck.
That's right. In Taiwan, you have to wait for the garbage truck music, and then you have to get out there at the right time and have to be there. And usually, if you're responsible, you'll have to wait for the garbage truck to come and then throw it in the back.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tiring process.
Yeah, something I wasn't used to when I first came. Anyway, I think we're going to see more about what they're up to with their chores after the break.
Yeah.
Well, I hate sweeping and mopping the floors. It takes so long to do them both.
Also, I have to walk the dog. You forgot that.
I didn't, because I don't see that as a chore.
Walking him may not be, but picking up his poop is.
Welcome back, everyone. So we were talking about how Roger and Mimi had to do some chores, right?
Yeah, so we're talking about complaining about the chores, and that's because Roger seems to be complaining about having to do the chores again.
Yes.
But Mimi just says, you're only responsible for taking out the trash. That's so easy.
Yeah.
But clearly Roger does not think that's easy.
All right, let's see what else Mimi has to do. Mimi says, well, I hate sweeping and mopping the floors. It takes so long to do them both. Okay, so she sweeps and mops the floor. To sweep is to clean something. It's usually using a brush. So you collect the dust and you throw it away. Yeah.
Or even a bigger brush like a broom, which is essentially a large brush on a stick to sweep the floor with. She also said she hates to sweep and mop the floor. So mopping is another way that we can clean the floor, and it's a way that we use water and an object which is called a mop, which is essentially a bunch of strings on the end of a long stick that you move around the floor to clean anything dirty off of it.
Yeah, okay, so usually you sweep to get the dust and things off, and you mop to clean it with water.
Final clean and
Exactly.
make it look pretty.
Yes, and we use it to mop and sweep the floor, right? So floor is the flat surface, so basically where you stand on. When you walk on the floor, right? So for example, the floor was partly covered with a dirty old rug.
Oh, okay.
So that must have been hard for them to sweep or mop under it.
You have to pull off that rug first.
Yes.
Okay. So Roger continues, also, I have to walk the dog. You forgot that.
Ah, so when you have a dog, you have to walk it, right?
So he's not just taking out the trash, he also has to walk the dog, which might be a walk in the park.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I actually have a cat, which is nice. It doesn't involve that many chores. I don't have to walk my cat.
Oh, yeah.
But I do have to scoop out its poop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so I have to
That's a
throw away
job.
his poop because they poop in a litter box.
Okay.
Anyways, Mimi says, I didn't because I don't see that as a chore. Okay, so maybe she thinks walking a dog in the park is actually a walk in the park.
Yeah, so I guess that's one way to put it.
Yeah.
So Roger says, walking him may not be, but picking up his poop is.
Ah, yeah, so when you walk a dog, you need to pick up
Yeah.
its poop.
So you mentioned one of the chores with your cat is cleaning up its poop. Well, anytime you walk a dog, you'll also have to pick up its poop.
Yes.
So poop is a vocabulary word, and it is the waste or what comes out of an animal after it's eaten something and it's gone through the animal's body and coming out the other end, it comes out as poop.
Yes, so now that we've learned about poop, another one is peeing, which is pee is from when you drink something.
Things you drink, so liquids in your body also need to be released from your body as waste, and that is called pee. So there's pee and there's poop.
All right, enough of a pee and poop talk, but I'm glad that we learned more about their chores, and maybe it's not that easy to do chores and no one likes doing them, but it's something that has to be done.
Yeah, so, well, not if you live alone, you can, take your time with your chores. But it's something you should do eventually, and we should all try not to complain too much like Roger's doing. But it's good to know some words you can use to complain.
Yes, so have fun doing your chores.
See you next time.
Bye.
Mimi and Roger are complaining about their chores.
Great. It's time to do the chores again.
Are you kidding me?
You're lucky. You're only responsible for taking out the trash.
Hey, it's no walk in the park. It smells, and I hate having to do it every day.
Well, I hate sweeping and mopping the floors. It takes so long to do them both.
Also, I have to walk the dog. You forgot that.
I didn't because I don't see that as a chore.
Walking him may not be, but picking up his poop is.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 complain 动词抱怨。My mom always complains about my dad. 我妈妈总是抱怨我爸爸。下一个单字 sweep 动词打扫扫地。它的三态是 sweep, swept, swept. Mom wants me to sweep the floor before watching TV. 妈妈要我看电视前先扫地。下一个单字 mop 动词用拖把拖地。Don't forget to mop the floor after you sweep it. 别忘了扫地完还要拖地。最后一个单字 floor 名词地板地面。Don't sit on the floor, it's dirty. 不要坐在地上，地板很脏。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 Are you kidding me? 你在开玩笑吗？这是一个口语用法。Kid 是动词，开玩笑的意思。另外一个常见的用法就是 You must be kidding， 表示别开玩笑了。我们来看看这个对话。Lily is pregnant. Lily 怀孕了。Are you kidding me? She's only 16. 你在开玩笑吗？她才16岁耶。Pregnant 就是怀孕的。下一个文法 Be responsible for 负责掌管。Responsible 是一个形容词，表示负责任的。Be responsible for 后面可以接动名词或者是名词。我们来看看这个例句 Who is responsible for cooking dinner tonight? 今晚谁负责煮晚餐？最后一个文法 take out 拿出去，这是一个可以分开来的动词片语。我们来看看这个例句。
I'm taking out my wallet. I'm taking out my credit card. I'm putting down my credit card.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure.
以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Carolyn.
And today we're going to be playing Guess the Bear, where we each have 3 cards with words or phrases on them, and we have to guess what they are as they've been replaced by the word bear. We have 1 minute on the clock to do it, so let's get that timer. Who's going first?
I can go first.
All right, done. Let's get that timer going. 1 minute on the clock for you right now. Verb, 1 word. I bear about the weather when it gets too hot. Jane is pretty annoying. All she does is bear.
Complain.
Oh, that is right. Verb, 1 word. He was hired to bear the floors and clean the bathrooms. Please bear up the dirt when you're done gardening.
Sweep.
You got it again. You got it again. We're on to the 3rd one. And this one's going to be tricky, so this is really going to test you.
Okay.
Phrase, 4 words.
Oh no.
You won the lottery? Bear, 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 bear. And bear, 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 bear. I love that brand. Need to hear it again?
I can't believe it.
No.
Oh.
You won the lottery? Bear, 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 bear. Bear, 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 bear. It was, are you kidding me? You won the lottery? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I love that brand. Yeah. How about that?
That was a hard one to get.
Yeah, it was pretty tricky.
That was a really hard one to get. I
Wow.
don't know if I could have done it. All right, your turn.
Okay.
1 minute on the clock.
All right.
I bear the kitchen floor once a week. She grabbed a bucket and bared the room.
It's cleaned.
Close. I bear the kitchen floor once a week. She grabbed a bucket and bared the room.
Mop.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
Okay, next one. Noun, 1 word. Oops, I spilled soda on the bear. He placed the heavy package gently on the bear.
Table.
Close.
Bed.
Oops.
Couch. Chair. Hat. No, we'll
Let's
come
go
back.
to the next one.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, last one. Phrase, 2 words. Bear your book and turn to page 51. He bared bare his earphones and began to listen to music.
Turned on.
Bear your book and turn to page 51.
Open up.
Take out.
Yeah, right.
Take out your book and turn to page 51. He took out his earphones and began to listen to music. The second one was floor. Oops, I spilled soda on the floor. He placed the heavy package gently on the floor.
I could equally just respond to that with bear, 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 are you kidding me?